It's me. Again, I'm going to try a live video a little later in the day. And see who's available this time of day. Try to figure out what's going on. We got a little sunshine today. Much better. Cool. And the fan is very disturbing. It's shaking the camera. Yeah. Hello guys, welcome to the channel. How's the sound? Is the fan making too much noise? I'd like to test the mic and see how it sounds. I'd like to test the mic and see how it sounds. Yeah, it's okay. Kids, well, I don't know why they wouldn't know school today. Virgil didn't tell me. Virgil told me, but I forgot. I think it's just a grade school. Take that. Makes it a little more stable. Still. Hold on, guys. Oh, not as much shaking now. Still getting a breeze here. It's a little warm out right now. I don't know what the temperature is. It's warm. Checking the sound out. Checking the sound out. It appears that I've got about a 5-second delay. It appears that I've got about a 5-second delay. trying to get the feedback cut back. Trying to get the feedback cut back. Looks like that's not going to work. Trying to figure out what would be a good time. I thought this might be a good time because this is prime time in eastern part of the U.S. Well, welcome aboard, everyone who's watching. Thought I'd try a different time slot for the live video and see how that works out. Yeah, we've got a couple of viewers, it looks like. Hello, and welcome aboard. Oh, happy Thanksgiving. Good morning. And hello, David. Yeah, I thought I'd try a different time slot, see if it'd work out better. You guys got any questions? I'll do my best to answer. Well, it's not bad at all here today. It's very nice. Sunshine. Looks like it's fairly clear skies. Happy Thanksgiving, David. I'm not celebrating Thanksgiving here today, guys. This is Thanksgiving Day here. I agree with you. The pal, Mr. Their solar controllers, they're pretty good. I sold them all, but some of them were 6-year-old. But their inverter, I never buy another. Matter of fact, I won't buy another product because I tried to do the warranty on it, and they beat around the bush. I just give up. I mean, it worked good for 2 or 3 weeks. Then the solar controller internal shorted out. And then wanted me to hook my solar panel back up and show the voltage with it hooked up. Anyway, you know, if it's dead short, hooking my panels into that, you know what that does. So, and then, you know, I showed them what the voltage was on the external solar controllers with no issue. And no, they wasn't good enough. But this inverter I got now, 3 months, and they never missed a beat. I can't complain. I have no complaints. I did find out something I didn't know. If my batteries are fully charged, I've got it in grid mode where the batteries are only used at during a power failure. It actually will use the excess solar even with the grid. I was surprised. I didn't know it'd do that. Of course, I didn't read the service manual in detail, but it probably would have told me it would. It's also got the capability that's supposed to be a great brand, the DEYE. It's supposed to be. I've only seen one video where a guy had a problem. And I didn't see how he got it repaired, but it was, I think, 3 years old. And it shut down. I don't know what the issue was. He didn't get into details, but he did get it. Now I need to build my solar panels up plus power bank. Right now I'm at 8 kilowatt of storage, and I need at least close to 15 if I can get it. And solar panels, I need to get around to 8,000 watts. After all this bad weather I had, and doing the math, 8,000 watts would allow me to use it in a very dark clouds. I can manage. Well, of course, in the lighter the clouds, there's more than I would get. But during the rainy season, it would make a huge difference with that much solar and panels. Especially now I've got it set up on the north and south side. Between seasons, it would make a huge difference. Probably would never see 8,000 watts at one time, the way my roof is set up, but it would give me between 3 to 5 for most of the time, which would be fantastic. Because I normally I've noticed my wattage usage, rarely it's over 1,000 watts, sometimes 1-2. So if I had that much wattage coming in, I could charge my batteries even when I'm at high usage, which is not that often, usually for short term, like when the pump's running and AC at the same time, which is not often. But that's my dream, to get those panels and the extra battery. I've got a little saved from the sale of my old controllers and batteries and an old Sandy inverter. I do have some money saved off of those. Now here I can get to 550 watts at 3,700 pesos. And plus shipping, which is only from Bacolo, and I want to order 10 panels. I'm hoping I can get them for around 4,000 pesos each, which figures out about $75 each. Here, all this solar equipment has really dropped in price. Solar panels, inverters, even the top name inverters like yours, it has dropped considerable in price. Yep, that's the only thing I'm lacking here. I've not got into the radios yet, and probably won't. Well, good morning. There's a few things I still need to do. How's it over in Boho? We got a beautiful morning here in Negros and Bago Weenies. I always smile at the name of this place. Yeah, it's sunny here also. I just noticed a cloud went over, but it's still sunny. And Grace was giving the washing machine a workout this morning. We actually, last night I got to see the moon, so we didn't get any overnight. Well, that's great. It was on needs a break. It probably ended up being just partly cloudy here today by the appearance, which is not bad. I won't complain. But still, my solar works out quite well. Yeah, I agree with you. That's terrible. Terrible news. You've been in Lausanne, Pepper. You should get some pretty good deals on panels and batteries and so forth. So that's where all of it comes into, the port there in Lausanne. Yeah, it's like me. I'm out in the boonies. I'm about 3 hours or something like that from Bacolo, about the same to Domageddon. I'm in between 2 major cities, and which They have ports, so that tells you, I'm about like you. Only mine's a little further apart. But I wouldn't have it any other way. City life, I tried it, and it's okay. I won't complain because of the conveniences. But here, I like the peace and quiet. The sound of animals, Even I've gotten accustomed to the roosters crowing now since I have my own chickens. It don't bother me unless they're right next to me. And we don't often get dogs barking, and let's get a female in heat. And you're right, fresh air, fresh food, all the vegetables come from Carolina area, and they are most times same day harvest. And crime, to be honest with you, I have not heard of any crime here locally. God, I couldn't tell you when. Only crime I can remember, and this happened before we even built the house here, there's a property dispute down in a little community, not where I'm at here personally, and that's about the only thing I can recall. Here, my porch is open. I don't have no fences, nothing like that. Everything's outside. I've never lost nothing. I got tools and TVs and amplifiers and appliances and everything out and open. I'm not having any problem getting my blood pressure medicine. We got in San Carlos, there's a Mercury drug, which is well stocked. Plus, there's probably several dozen other pharmacies. Well, her family's from this area. She's actually from Cebu, Lapa. That's where she lived most of her life. She did live here when she was a child for a short period of time. Of course, her grandmother, lifetime being here. Her grandmother's parents were, so there's probably several hundred years of family that's been on this property. Well, we've had Grace's family, nothing really that I have not managed to overcome. I only had one issue and that was with her dad, and I got that under control. No, I'm not. I've not been to those provinces. I'm trying to recall what island they're on. I don't recall the names. That's what we did here. Grace's sisters, they all graduated school and they're on their own. One's in Missouri. The other one is working in Cebu. And one that lives downstairs with her mom. She has a fiance, just waiting on him. So we no longer support them. And they stuck by my one simple rule. Provide your education. There can be no boyfriends until you graduate. And it worked out quite well. Grace only had 3 sisters. Fortunate there. Now we do support a lot of kids here in the area with education. We get school supplies, shoes, things of that nature. Yeah, you can't help some of them. I had one girl that I tried to help, and well, actually 2. They broke the rule, and of course, sad to say, I got to help out. Both of them were single moms. Yeah, school uniforms, we do that too. I always forget because we do it on a natural business, and I just don't think of it. As long as it's supporting their education, I don't complain. Now, we've done a few things at Virgil School. Yeah. One year we helped with a CR bathroom. Then we did a TV, I think the next year. Help with the covered area of the school for their programs. Another TV a year or so later. Bookcases. We've done several things for the school. Paint. I forgot about that. This is Virgil last year at that school, which I don't complain because it benefits a lot of kids. And I got some HDM adapters too. I forgot about that. HDMI adapters. Well, our boy got takes care of the local basketball court here, and the grade school. There, it's not used only during the daytime, so lighting wasn't necessary. Here, when it gets dark, most kids are home, and usually at 8:30 or 9, they're asleep. Ain't hardly anything moves here after 8 or 9. Occasionally on the weekends, I've got to pay for Wi-Fi. They'd be out here maybe 10, 10:30. Rarely anything later than that. So it gives you an idea on it. Everybody gets up earlier. They start moving usually around 4:30 a.m. You can they'd be carrying our flashlights down at the creek, doing our laundry and dishes and so forth, taking baths, and some movement you can hear in the area.
That's always the best deal ever. $9 million.
Let's see. There's nobody down there right now. I'm surprised. Oh, it's Friday and Thursday. That's why. Yeah, same here. We got a little church on the hill over here. Oh, it's probably a couple hundred meters away, something like that. And we help with tile and our roof repairs, stuff of that nature.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I forgot what else we done. It was very little though. I mean, now the almost 10 years we've lived here in this house, we probably spent $200 total.
26.
Because there's only been like 500 pesos here, and I think the most she's ever donated to them for the repair has been 1,000. So it's been a little bit dabby here and there, not very much. Yeah. I bet it did, because it hit hard here. We got fortunate when we're down this valley, not on the actual coast, which is only 3 kilometers away or 4. And good God Almighty, it was bad. Oh. Yeah, this makes 16 years for me. As of January 2, actually January 1, I crossed the international date line on January 1, so I kind of missed out on one day. Yeah, everybody knows me here too, and I've taught some of the people different things. I got one guy, taught him how to rebuild motorcycle engines and so forth, and he got him a little shop now. You too. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the sunshine today. Anyway, he got a little shop out behind our house here, and we buy parts. He does the labor. We don't make much money off of it. Probably about 1,000 pesos a month, something like that. But we turned it right around and invested into school projects and one thing and another for the kids. Thank you very much. Everybody take care. And hopefully I can do more of these live videos. I want to try to do one hopefully about once a week if possible. And I believe this time slot here would be where I want to try to do it. Somewhere around this general time. We'll try to do it for about an hour or something like that.
medical tools and all still ready in case he passes out. As the surgery progressed, the reflection in the mirror became too disoriented, so he relied only on touch. After nearly 2 exhausting hours, he successfully removed his appendix and stitched himself up, pulling off one of the most extreme self-surgeries ever. This is unbelievable. He's actually happening. This is so good surgeon and brain the doctor.
Yeah, it looked like we got one still watching. Thank you.
He made a full recovery. Minutes later, he returned to his normal breathing. He made the first cut because he was trembling in the freezing cold. Just days before, he had diagnosed himself with appendicitis. Stranded in the middle of an Antarctic expedition with no help in sight. To survive, he assigned tasks to his team. Some held a mirror, others medical tools, and all stood ready in case he passed out. As the surgery progressed,
Yep, sure do. Virgil's in it. He's a drummer. He's doing actually very well at it. I forgot to talk about that. Yeah, Virgil, he enjoys being a drummer. And right now you're getting ready for their competition, which is this coming month, December. Saturday and Sundays he goes to school and they practice. The whole day, not just for an hour or two, the whole day. So I'm glad he enjoys it and keeps him busy.
Second stage, went to that girl. Mother began to cuddle it as if it were still her baby. And in the third stage, when her cub was a teenager, mother continued to kiss and cuddle it even though it didn't want to. It didn't matter to the mother because even if she was 100 years old.
Yeah, we bought a couple items for the band. This makes the second drum that we've gotten, Virgil. Yes, they do. They take it very seriously. They come in first place on their last one they had locally. They'd be going not nationally, I don't think, but it's going to be for the whole province coming up here in December. I've seen their routine and it's very good. I'm surprised. Especially for kids that up to 6th grade. I mean, a bunch of kids that's 12 years and younger, probably I think the youngest about 8, 9. It's amazing to see how well they do. I wish Grace had posted hers on YouTube. Those videos. That's another thing too. If you can look at Grace's channel, Life in the Proverbs or something like that. Anyways, on if you go to my YouTube channel, I think it's on. I've got a link to it, if I'm not mistaken. At least I tried to put a link to it. I'm not a professional YouTuber. My channel mainly is just keep people informed on just a simple life here. I don't do anything exotic. I don't. Of course, we don't travel much anymore. We used to, and I do. I take care of my chickens and things here at home, projects I enjoy, and that's about it. You know, occasionally we will travel, maybe once a year or twice. and not so much like we used to. My first few years there, Grace and I, we went everywhere. I bought a little Honda Wave 125, and we were all over Cebu, Commodities, Boho. I don't even remember where we had that little bike. All over Negros, Bantanyan. But it was a great, for the side bike, it was great. A little Honda Wave. Okay, guys, let's call it a day. And until next time, thanks very, very much.